we're not seeing high temperatures climb into the 60s like we did yesterday, but it's still going to be pretty mild, pretty close to average for your afternoon highs today, feeling like the beginning of November, if not actually a tad bit warmer. 56 for our afternoon high in La Crosse, 54 in Eau Claire. Most of the area has already climbed into the 50s, so it's a fairly decent afternoon out there as far as the temperatures and the sunshine goes. We do still have that little bit of a breeze that should be dying down eventually as we go into the afternoon. Seeing winds blowing out of the northwest, west-northwest for the most part, around 10 to 15 miles per hour. So a little bit breezy, but again, those winds start to die off once that sun sets. We'll likely have another breezy day as we go into tomorrow. In fact, really have a somewhat breezy end to the week, but not nearly as gusty as we have been. Just definitely a noticeable wind out there, and that's really the only complaint that we have as we go throughout the rest of the weekdays, because temperatures are going to be staying pretty close to average during the daytime. During the night tonight, it's actually going to get a tad bit chilly out there, giving us a little bit of a taste of what's to come. 31 for your low when you wake up in the morning in La Crosse, 27 in Eau Claire. It's going to be mostly clear, giving us those cooler conditions, especially for folks in west central Wisconsin, where we typically see those cooler temperatures. You folks are going to be, for the most part, in the low 20s, if not a little bit cooler. So definitely on the cold side tonight. That's not going to affect our afternoon highs, though, because winds will be switching to blow out of the south tomorrow. Even though we have more clouds throughout much of the day, we're still going to see temperatures very comparable to what we're seeing today. Again, close to average, 55 for your Thursday high in La Crosse, 51 in Eau Claire. More clouds out there, so we'll have less of that sunshine, and we're still going to hold on to those breezy conditions as well. We do have a light chance to get a couple raindrops as we go into tomorrow evening as a cold front passes through, but really it's not all that impressive as far as the actual rain totals go. Here we are tomorrow, 7 p.m. Again, notice plenty of cloud coverage out there. That's going to be a trend for much of tomorrow. And then there's that cold front. Again, very sparse in terms of the actual widespread amount of rainfall that we'll see. If you're lucky, you could maybe see up to 1/10 of an inch at the most. So overall, it's going to be a mostly dry evening. The main trend, though, with that cold front is once it passes through, it'll take the clouds with us. By the time we wake up Friday morning, we should have mostly clear conditions until we see a couple more clouds approaching from the west, and those winds are slowly going to be shifting around to be blowing out of the north by the time we get into Friday afternoon and evening. So there's those northerly winds, getting some winds blowing off the Mississippi, or excuse me, not the Mississippi, Lake Superior up to our north, giving some flurries for areas far north, definitely not in our neck of the woods. That comes a little bit later. As we go into Saturday, we have a low pressure system. So for now, looking like it's going to stay pretty far to our south, skirting just past into southern Iowa, giving the chance for a little bit of a flurry or wintry mix action. But as you can see for now, it's really trending to be just south of the area. Still can't rule out that that could move maybe about 50 miles to the north, and then it would give some of us, mainly south of I-90, the chance for a couple flurries out there, or maybe a little bit of a sleet action. But overall, the chances, again, are trending on the lesser than confident side that we'll see that snowfall. I was one that was really hoping for it. The chances aren't zero, but it's looking like we could be missing it out. It is going to be cold, though. That's the for sure fact.
Okay, and I'm sure we will get another chance. It's
okay. Yeah, we have plenty of chances coming up.
We're not missing out too much yet. Thanks, Nicole.